So I'm sitting here on beautiful beaches of Barbados, and the only thing I could think of is the 49ers saying, who's got it better than me? Tell me, who's got it better than me? I mean, just my experience here in the last couple of days. It's been a short getaway, but I've seen so many things that have really grounded me back into who I am and where I come from. I know for sure that my people here in Barbados know how to enjoy life. It's Tuesday, and their families out here just enjoying the nature that God has blessed this country with. But it's just the peacefulness of people just gathering only for the sake of having fun. And even as I do that, I look at the dichotomy of the news that I'm getting from the States about Ferguson. Right? Everything is not perfect here. But there's just something about this place, the spirit of this place, that just wraps me up in it sometimes and makes me aware of what true inner peace is like. Just being around people who genuinely love you, who genuinely care for you, who genuinely, just have your back. Picked up a stranger at a bus stop yesterday to give him a ride into the city. An old man. And he has so many words of wisdom. Just off the top, just words of wisdom. It's pretty amazing. So what have I learned on this trip? I came here to be centered. I came here to feel David again. I came here to be re-enlightened and re-energized and revitalized, to attack another phase of my life. And what I learned is that in the midst of transition, you have to continue doing. It's okay to sit and think and reflect and be pensive and introspective. All those things are wonderful. But one has to continue doing and taking action steps towards the next level. I think that I went into a mini depression here thinking about so much of the consequences of what was going on in my life. What was happening to me, how everything was falling apart. I even posted something saying I was looking up at rock bottom. That feeling I don't wish on my worst enemy. But what I can tell you is that I watch around and I see people that are far less privileged, have far less opportunity, and they continue to do and make life better for themselves. It really has centered me again, which is all I came here for. I can't continue to just be submerged in what I call first world problems. There are challenges, yes, but certainly none of them are bigger than the outcome of success after them. And so my word of encouragement for anyone today is that as you're going through a challenge or going through a problem, there's always a day that you look back at that problem that you thought was something that you would never ever make it through. There's always a day that you look back at that problem and say, wow, today is so much better than it was then. I never would have foreseen that life would have turned out this way for me. So I'm not saying to embrace depression, or I'm not saying to embrace sadness or feeling down, but I'm always saying that there's always going to be a better day. And this is one thing that I'm taking away from today, because look around at me. I mean, I'm looking at the beautiful, beautiful Caribbean Sea. I'm looking out to families just having a blast with each other. I'm looking out to dive boats. I'm looking out to jet skis. I'm looking out to beautiful golden sand. And had I succumbed to my thoughts earlier, I would never have been able to experience this. And so I want you to always look forward to the next day. The next day is going to be better. The next experience is going to be better. I mean, there are things in life that you go through that you would say, I would never experience anything worse than that. And certainly enough, there's an experience that comes by that says, you can. And there's some things in life that you say could never be sweeter than this. And you end up with something that is just way better. Okay? So be encouraged. Be centered. Love yourself. Love those who love you for all the right reasons. And continue to be great. Peace.